A popular Tex-Mex barbecue restaurant is closing its doors for good. Valentina's opened in Buda last year, but faces allegations of unpaid wages and unpaid rent. The U.S. Labor Department confirms it is investigating those claims. Now one of Valentina's owners is telling KVUE's Jessica Cha about how he intends to make things right.
It's probably the most
On the surface, everything was great at Valentina's Tex-Mex barbecue.
It was a really good work environment. I liked Miguel. He was a good boss, but then, he stopped paying us.
Ethan Walker, who's worked there for 8 months, says right before the summer, paychecks became scarce.
He just kind of would say, oh, yeah, y'all are gonna get paid, and then the checks would stop coming in.
In April, Valentina's co-owner, Miguel Vidal, said they would be closing temporarily.
I would say that it affects us a lot. People need that money for certain financial things, and us not having that has really put us in a bind.
On Thursday, Vidal announced they'd be permanently closing their store in Buda. Walker, who's off to college next week, says he hasn't heard from Vidal since March, and the money he still owed would help him pay tuition.
This needs to end. He needs to pay us, and it needs to happen now.
not trying to avoid people. It's been hard for us too.
Vidal says Valentina's went from a food truck to a large restaurant in just 2 years, but they had trouble keeping up with rent and taxes.
It's not like I didn't just pay anybody. If a check was going through and I clearly couldn't pay, we tried to make it right within a week as much as possible.
Vidal says they reached out to InKind, a restaurant finance company, for help. He says the temporary closure was planned, but then his landlord shut him out, saying Valentina owed $91,000 in rent.
Now I'm charged for May, June, July. I haven't even been in the store. Okay, so once I'm shut down for business and I have no income, there's no cash flow, how am I supposed to pay that?
Vidal says InKind offered him a contract that didn't make him comfortable. And he says he's working on plans to make things right.
I will do everything in my power and the best I can to make things right. I'm not a perfect person, but I'm going to try and do the best I can.
In a statement, InKind told us that they want to seek a solution for everyone, but they haven't been able to reach Vidal for weeks. In Buda, Jessica Cha, KVUE News.